Hello guys to WWTube season number 9, and we are playing 1942 second edition with Gen Con Larry Harris 3.0, something like tournament rules, more what's the word, like a more balanced game of 1942 second edition. Yeah, as the axis is No Limit and Sergeant Shultzie, and as the allies is Corporal Clegg and me, Piloto. No Limit playing as Japan, Shultzie playing as Germany, Corporal Clegg playing as the UK, and me playing as the USA and the USSR. So okay, let's start with the USA turn. I think I don't know in which turn we are currently at. So I'm just going to say from 7 I'm going to move into 8. I'm going to take a look at the playlist to all the playlists I have to see in which turn we are. So yeah, I'm just going to get into the 8 because this dice is cool. Okay, now let's do it. The USA. Currently at 51, it's spending 50 in one battleship. That's right, I am building my first battleship in like 3 years. 2 transports, 2 infantry, 1 artillery, and 1 tank. Okay, so combat movements, we have only we have 2 combat movements here. I am moving the strategic bomber from Western Australia 1, 2, and 3, and this guy is bombing East Indies. Okay, and then I am also moving the 2 transports in season 56. They are moving 1 and 2 into Wake Island with 3 infantry and 1 artillery. Okay, so we are doing an amphibious assault, but we are also moving 1 cruiser from 44 and another cruiser from 56. Okay, so also moving these 4 fighters. They are moving 1, 2, and 3. They are going to get back into the carrier. So funny because No Limit was saying where I was going to put my fleet, and he mentioned it maybe all the seasons around 52. So I think it's kind of funny. Well, for me, it's kind of funny. Okay, let's do it. So we have 2 infantry. Okay. Let's get into here. I am currently filming a Spanish tutorial for 1914, so sorry I don't have a lot of space right now. So let's just get in here. Okay, we have 2 infantry and 2 infantry with 1 artillery. All right. So I think I'm just going to roll for the cruisers, 2 cruisers and 4 fighters. And if those fail, I'm going to roll for the infantry and artillery. So 2 cruisers already there and 4 fighters. Okay, and we are going to put red dice for the Japanese infantry in Wake Island. And he hits. Nice. And we only get 1 hit. Crazy. Okay, so now let's continue. We are going to lose 1 infantry, and Japan lose Wake Island. Come on, oh. Sorry about that. Okay, 1 for a 1, and now we are making the strategic bombing raid in East Indies. So we are going to launch 1 dice. If it's a 1, we are going to lose the strategic bomber, and it's a 6. And now we are doing the bombing raid, and it's a 4. So I think East Indies also already have 4 damage, so we are adding 4 damage to that place, to that industrial complex. Okay, so Wake Island, now it's part of the USA. And now let's proceed with the non-combat movements. So pretty standard right now. I'm going to move 1 SOF in 44 into 1 and 2 into 46. Why in this game the numbers are so small and the names? and I'm going to move all the fleet into season 52 around Wake Island. So we have 5 destroyers from this place, 2 submarines and 3 carriers. Also, I am moving the 2 destroyers in 56 into 52. Okay. And the strategic bomber from Western Australia is moving 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 in Midway. Okay. And the 2 fighters in Western Australia are moving 1, 2, 3, and 4 into the carrier that is empty. So another non-combat movement, also returning this strategic bomber, also not returning it. Let's move him 1, 2, and 3 into India. Okay. And now let's proceed with moving 2 infantry and 1 artillery from Persia into Kazakh SSR from the USA. And I think that's all. Yeah, I think that's all for the USA. So now let's proceed with getting our units, placing units. Alright, so 2 infantry and 1 artillery and 1 tank. Also, I am spending 50. I was spending 50 this round, so I am saving 1 in the bank. Okay, 2 transports in season 56 and 1 battleship in season 56. Okay, so now let's collect income. I am currently collecting 52. So I was saving 1, so now I am collecting 53 IPCs for the next round. And that's all for the USA. Now let's go with the USSR. So the USSR is building for a total of 22. I am saving 1 IPC, 4 infantry, 1 artillery, and 1 tank. And we have combat movements this time. So let me get it like this. So we have 1 combat movement. Yeah, it's against No Limit in Japan. So we are moving from Xinjiang, 1 tank into Evenki National Okrug, and another tank from Russia, 1 and 2. And not only that, I am moving the 3 fighters, why not? I am moving the 3 fighters, 1 and 2, and these guys remaining with 2 movements in their gas cages. So I hope it is a overkill, and those are all my combat movements. Okay, so let's do it. We have this is the damage. Okay, we have 2 dice for the tanks and 3 for the fighters, so 5 dice at 3 or less. And we have 2 hits. Okay, let's roll 1 dice for the Japanese tank. Let's roll these 3, and it's a 3 again, so I am losing 1 tank and Japan is losing another tank. Okay, I am doing the recap at the end of the turn of all the 2 powers. Okay, so don't worry, guys. So now non-combat movements. Let's start here in China. I am moving this guy from Sichuan to Guangdong, and in Spanish that word is it's called Sichuan. Okay, so another non-combat movements. These 3 fighters returning into Moscow, and I am moving everything from Russia into the Caucasus. 2 infantry, 3 infantry, 1 artillery, and 1 tank. Also, I am moving 1 infantry and 1 artillery from Kazakh SSR into the Caucasus. Alright? And now placing units. Pretty simple turn. Also, I am getting out this one. and the USSR going to 21. Japan is going to 22. Okay. So, placing units, I am placing 1 tank and 2 infantry with 1 artillery in Caucasus, and 1 infantry in Russia, 1 infantry in Leningrad. Okay, so now let's do a recap. First, let's go with the USA. So the USA has 1 infantry in Alaska, 2 infantry, 1 tank, 1 artillery in western United States, Season 56, 1 battleship, 2 transports, Midway, 1 strategic bomber, 1 infantry, and in Hawaiian Islands, 1 infantry. Season 52, we have 7 destroyers, 2 cruisers, 2 submarines, 3 carriers with 6 fighters, 2 transports, and in Wake Islands, 2 infantry with 1 artillery. In Season 50, we have 1 sub. New Guinea, infantry and artillery. Season 46, 1 transport. Borneo, we have 1 infantry, 1 artillery. In India, we have 1 strategic bomber. And in Kazakh SSR, we have 2 infantry and 1 artillery. Okay, so now for the USSR, 1 tank in Evenki National Okrug. Now here in the Caucasus, we have, I should chip this one, let me pause the video. Okay, 7 infantry, 2 artillery and 2 tanks. Leningrad, 1 infantry, and Russia, I have 1 infantry and 3 fighters. And I'm going to just fix one mistake. Yeah, this infantry was not going to Guangdong, it's going into Yunnan. Sorry guys, I was explaining how this word was said in Spanish, so I don't know, my brain just break at that moment. Sorry guys, so this infantry is going to Yunnan to do a multinational force. And that's all. The USSR is collecting 21 IPCs this turn, but I was having 1 in the bank, so I am having 22 to spend next round for the USSR. Sorry about that mistake in Yunnan. And that's all for the turn number, I don't know, and 7 or 8, something like that. Next to go is Germany. Sergeant Shultzie, good luck to you, my friend, and good luck to No Limit. Good luck to Corporal Clegg. Until next time, guys.